80 years ago, 1940, C.S. Lewis starts releasing a series of talks, short little lectures, on BBC radio that sought to explain the basics of the Christian faith at a level that anyone could understand it, the most simple-minded believer all the way up to the most academic scholar. Over those 4 years, this series of bite-sized teachings became a book called Mere Christianity. I want to tell you about Mere Worship. For the last 20 years, I've led worship in all kinds of different cultures, churches, countries, contexts, all based in the same one church, which has given a beautiful purview of long obedience in the same direction and interesting exposure around the world in lots of different environments. This course is going to be a distillation of the best stuff I've learned all along the way. We're going to be looking at the paradigms, so how we see, how we need to see, and the practices, how we work, what we need to do. Paradigms and practices to train our hearts, train our hands, to impact our teams, impact our churches, and accelerate what we want to see God doing in our contexts. When we look at paradigms, we're going to look theologically, we're going to look pastorally, we're going to look very thoughtfully, we're going to look at scripture, we're going to look at philosophy of worship, even seasonally at how should we approach different seasons of the year. That's all kind of in the paradigmatic side of this course. And the practical side, we're going to be looking at why music works, how theory helps, how do we vocally warm ourselves up, how do we push ourselves on our instrument with guitar. We're going to be looking at the tactical, practical drills and skills, techniques, best practices to make sure that we're pushing forward not only in our paradigms and our understanding, but in our practices and our skills. For the last 10 years, we've been training worship leaders through 10,000 Fathers. Now that's that deep dive discipleship that creates lifelong, lasting fruit and change. It's amazing. We think everybody still needs it. This isn't that. This is the lateral, tactical, practical skills and comprehension that you can begin instantly applying in your context, not waiting for 18 months to see fruit around. Also, it's immediately available, so it's a subscription where you can instantly start getting the content, getting into the course, and learning stuff that you can apply this Sunday. And then lastly, it creates personal accessibility where I'm available for coaching in our office hours, and then I'm available for consulting, which is one-on-one personal input into your team or your leadership for your worship culture. We're nowhere near the intellect of C.S. Lewis, but we can learn from how he did what he did. So in that vein, we've tried to capture over 100 mini teachings, lectures that go anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes that instantly can be applied in your context and implemented in your leadership. I've been leading worship for over half of my life, and this is the stuff I wish somebody, somewhere along the way, would have taught me.